Yes, children. So previously you have seen that how farming is done. Two important things, that is land is fixed. The second important thing is how is it possible to increase the production in the same piece of land? What are the methods? What was green revolution? And the third important thing what we have to see, that will the land sustain? That means whenever, as a part of green revolution, whenever all farmers throughout the country, whenever they increase the amount of usage of chemical fertilizers, pesticides, new irrigation methods, all new methods of cultivation, what will happen to the soil? And what are the important demerits of green revolution? Even though the green revolution brought tremendous changes, rapid changes in the production, but even there are demerits in case of green revolution. The first important demerit is the loss of soil fertility. What is the reason for losing soil fertility? The reason for the loss of soil fertility is usage of chemical fertilizers and pesticides. How the usage of fertilizers and chemical fertilizers and pesticides lead to losing of soil fertility. Here they have given some important information regarding, particularly in case of Punjab. What happened in case of Punjab? See that first of all, the usage of chemical fertilizers and pesticides, whenever we use more amounts of chemical fertilizers and pesticides, the minerals which are there in the chemical fertilizers, they are generally dissolved in water very fast, and the minerals will give the instant food, instant energy for the plants for fast growth. So unlike the natural manures, so if you take cow dung or other important the green kernel suspension or neem, what are we call the natural fertilizers, whenever you use those natural chemical fertilizers, particularly natural fertilizers, they don't dissolve water very fast. Even they don't give the fast energy, the immediate energy to the plants for fast growth. But the chemical fertilizers, whenever they are dissolved in water very fast, they give quick energy for the plants for fast growth. And the minerals which present in the chemical fertilizers, generally they don't retain soil for a long time, just they escape, and even those may pollute the groundwater, rivers, and even lakes also. That is important, first one. And second important one, the fertilizers and pesticides, even they may kill bacteria, even they may kill microorganisms. Because of this, the land will become less fertile. And in case of Punjab, the state which actually use large amounts of chemical fertilizers and pesticides, this is the first state which is using large amounts of fertilizers and pesticides. It is facing one important problem. What is the problem? In Punjab state, the day by day, year by year, the cost of cultivation is rapidly increasing. Why the cost of cultivation is rising in Punjab? Because in order to maintain the same level of production, they are using more fertilizers and pesticides. Because of that, the soil fertility goes on decrease, goes on reducing, get reduced. That is important. So that is what happening in case of Punjab, and that actually what happened due to green revolution. So not only that, even the depletion of water table. So as a part of green revolution, even the green revolution encouraged more usage of tube wells by the farmers in order to get to the groundwater. Whenever farmers began to use more and more tube wells in order to get the groundwater, the water table reduced. That is another important thing. See, this is very difficult to restore both the underground water as well as fertility of the soil. Once the fertility of the soil and underground water reduce, it is not possible to restore. It takes long time. That is what actually happened in case of a green revolution. And last important thing you have to see in case of farming in Palampur was how the land has been distributed. The distribution of land is uneven. That was not same. In the introduction itself, I told you that there were 450 families in Palampur. Out of 450 families, one third, that is 150, nearly, they did not have any kind of land. Those were Dalits. That is the first thing what you have to remember. And even out of 450 families, 240 families had small plots, that is less than 2 hectares of land. See, according to so many economists, what actually they tell that if farmers have got less than 2 hectares of land, generally they cannot generate the sufficient income to their families. They are considered poor. That's all, according to the economists. And even 60 families have got, those are medium and large farmers, and they have, that is they have got more than 2 hectares of land. Who? 60 families. And few families in out of 450 have got more than 10 hectares of land in 450 families, particularly in Palampur. In such a way, the distribution of land was not equal, not uniform in Palampur. So that is what the story of village Palampur, particularly today we have seen just farming in Palampur. See, based on this, you have got worksheet and see those questions. Even if you get any doubt, just watch the video once again and try to write answers. Thank you.